When Bridgerton had its first season released to Netflix back in 2020, it did incredibly well, so well that it picked it up for a second season right away, although its second season was released 2 years later. Now with their third season confirmed, the cast of the show, especially the series regular Regé-Jean Page, has had some stuff to say about the show. Keep on watching to find out what. First, let's take a look at what Bridgerton is exactly. Bridgerton is one of the biggest things to come out of Netflix. The time drama follows the 8 siblings of the Bridgerton family as they search for love in London high society. The series is an adaptation of the popular book series from the same name. The book series released by Julia Quinn came out in the year 2000 and routinely had books released until 2006. The main characters in the series are Benedict, Daphne, Colin, Francesca, Gregory, Hyacinth Anthony, and Benedict. The 8 siblings are quite often accompanied by Lady Whistledown, Edwina Sharma, and Regé-Jean's character Simon Basset. The show is an incredibly popular show amongst Netflix users. The show garnered 193 million hours watched just within the weekend of the second season premiering. Overall, the show attracted 656 million hours worth of view time just under a month of it being released, making it the most watched Netflix series in English, which would quickly be surpassed by the release of its second season. Fans thoroughly enjoyed the show's ability to mix drama with romance, comedy, and suspense, which isn't a rarity for period dramas, but it's amplified in Bridgerton. Next, let's talk about what to expect from Bridgerton Season 3. Before we continue on, we want to reassure those viewing this video that are still watching and have yet to finish the show, there will be no spoilers for Bridgerton Season 1 or 2. Season 3 will focus more on Luke Thompson's character Benedict. The Bridgerton brother we once saw go from swinger club to swinger club is settling down in the upcoming season. The show follows in the footsteps of the book it adapted from by switching the main focus with each installment, which Luke Thompson personally praised for giving the show a brand new breath of fresh air within each season, as many fans and critics have also praised it for. This season has also been rumored to focus more on Lady Whistledown, the mysterious writer who's responsible for writing a social pamphlet that focuses on the gossip surrounding British high society, or as they're referred to. What we both do and don't know regarding the series is the cast members we will see. We do know which main cast members will and won't be there, but we do not know which guest stars or reoccurring characters will show their face in the upcoming seasons. Next, let's talk about what Hannah Dodd had to say about playing Francesca. In the previous seasons of Bridgerton, we've seen the role of Francesca taken on by Ruby Stokes, but 3 episodes into the second season, Stokes had to leave to begin filming for another Netflix adaptation series, Lockwood & Co., a series which she is star of. Naturally, a choice was to be made. Would the showrunners replace the character, or would they find a way to write her out? Showrunners went with the first option, and in May of 2022, it was announced by Netflix that the role of Francesca was given to Eternals actress Hannah Dodd. Dodd had said that she's excited about playing the character, but also worried, saying that everybody in the cast was lovely and that all she wanted was to do a good job. Dodd definitely has her work cut out for her. History has shown that when a person takes over a role previously portrayed by another actor or actress, fans are more likely to prefer the former, especially the more into the series the former actor was. Many fans said they were sad to see Stokes go, but were willing to give Dodd the chance she deserves and see how her performance plays out. Next, let's talk about what Regé-Jean Page had to say about the future of his character. Regé-Jean Page, who played Simon Basset on the show, decided to step away from the part to go out and find other film and television options. The actors who appeared in the very popular Netflix movie The Gray Man that came out in 2022 has appeared in a good amount of movies and television programs. But it wasn't until his role in Bridgerton did he find his way into people's radar. Many interviewers had questions to ask surrounding his leaving and what the series would do with the character. It would turn out that Jean Page does not believe the character is exclusive to him. He even went as far as to say that when it comes to the character of Simon Basset, Netflix and the showrunners were free to do whatever they liked with the character. He also said that since he's left the series after the first season, he hasn't bothered to catch up on the show, meaning he has no idea what went on in the second season. He also said that he enjoyed how his run of the show had ended, and that he was proud of the way in which he'd exited the show. Next, let's take a look at the cast members' other notable projects. There's no question whether or not the cast of Bridgerton are an incredibly busy group of people. Not only do they have to work on a show that is huge and beloved as Bridgerton is, but some of the cast even have other shows to work on. Regé-Jean Page and Ruby Stokes both left the show to be present in other series, but some of the cast stayed on the show while also juggling other career opportunities, like Phoebe Dynevor, who maintained both shooting Bridgerton and the 2022 drama The Color Room, where she played main character Clarice Cliff. Julie Andrews, star of classic films such as the 1964 Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music, maintained her role in the series as well as voicing a character in the 2022 cartoon film Minions: The Rise of Gru. At the impressive age of 86, no less, Queen Charlotte actress Golden Rochevelle also appeared in a very big film while Bridgerton was still in the works. Rochevelle played the role of Shout Out Mapes in the 2021 remake of the 1984 remake of the David Lynch film Dune. The role was originally played by NCIS Los Angeles actress Linda Hunt. Let's talk about Netflix's deciding to sue creators over copyright infringement. One thing that Bridgerton is known for is its inclusion of music, mostly modern music. The show has done renditions of songs by Nirvana, Ariana Grande, Rihanna, and Alanis Morissette. This music has also come around to get some musicians in trouble, those people being Abigail Barlow and Emily Bear, the minds behind the unofficial Bridgerton musical. The two started filming Bridgerton-themed TikTok, which gained them a great deal of popularity. So much popularity, in fact, that the album they made out of it went on to win a Grammy for Best Musician Theater. After Barlow and Bear did a for-profit show at the Kennedy Center without Netflix's permission, the streaming service decided to take the duo to court. Netflix made clear that they're not against fan-made content. They are opposed to fans taking their shows or movies with the intent to generate revenue from it. They also said that they have tried desperately to work something out with the musician duo, but the two simply had a refusal to cooperate. To further prove that Netflix is not against fan-generated content, it was confirmed by the duo that Netflix gave permission for the album to be made, just not for it to be turned into a sold-out show without the permission of Netflix. Finally, let's talk about some celebrities who have praised Bridgerton. Bridgerton has garnered an impressive amount of fans from every walk of the earth, some of them even being people who have just as many fans themselves. For instance, beloved and highly adored super actress Drew Barrymore, who has starred in huge films such as Donnie Darko, E.T., and Scream, had incredibly great things to say about the series, especially to and about the cast members who were on the show. Barrymore talked to them via virtual conversation and could not contain her pure excitement. She went as far as to say that she was starstruck to be meeting the cast, even saying they were perfect. That 70s show alum Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher both watched the show as well, with Kunis even staying up until midnight to watch it as it premiered. Saturday Night Live star Chloe Fineman posted that she was obsessed with the show. She also did one of her beloved impressions, impersonating the character Daphne. Reese Witherspoon's Bridgerton binge gave her some nostalgia. The actress posted a picture from 20 years ago of her in the time drama flick The Importance of Being Earnest, following that with a joke caption that read, "Watch us on episode of Bridgerton." Netflix's hit series Bridgerton has been one of the biggest shows on the streaming service since its release in 2020, and it's looking like there's nowhere for it to go but up. What character is your favorite? Which character do you wish would get more screen time? Let us know down below.